Day 1640.
Into the US military machine. The Defense Department has been saying for 60 plus years that they helped develop AI, so it has very long roots.
Stepped on her tail there. She didn't scream out. Someone stepped on her foot the other day. She went, well, she didn't go mad, but the noise that she let out, bruv, oh my lord. Anywho, so yeah, Sunday. It's an okay day. Definitely on the mend, health-wise, feeling better. Not 100%. The cough is coughing still, but a little bit more than yesterday actually. But I don't know if that's me just working stuff out of the system and all of that. Maybe stuff is just travelling down from here to. Yeah, sorry, that's a bit annoying. Nose still a bit blocked up, but barely any running nose. Oh, hello, what's going on here? Tissue. Yeah, no runny nose or anything. Well, not really. So that's cool. Yeah, it's chilling, man. Chilling for the most part. Obviously did the dinner. It was pretty low-key, easy-going one, nothing too involved, because again, I really couldn't be bothered today, man. I really couldn't be.
I think that's what we're going to be seeing.
Still getting wound up by a certain individual, but never mind. That being said, got a phone call which I was not expecting, just because obviously the phone call wasn't designated to come to me, even though I was the one who was due to be doing the talking. But got a phone call from Vodafone. Found out that they actually sent a message saying that they were going to call earlier on. So it was with regards to, as I said earlier, I was trying to sort out a mobile phone plan, I guess, for someone. Basically, we're on one network, moved to another, which was Vodafone. And these lot just cocked it up, man. Like, the process was so long and convoluted, and I was given the wrong information. And this, man, this is like over the course of like maybe 3 days or something like that. Bruv, it was so long, man. Perhaps I could have really opted to speak to someone over the phone, but I just went via the option of like messaging. You know, like a lot of these companies have, like, if not their own app, then on the website, like a kind of internal messaging system. And I must have spoke to like anywhere between 3 to 5 different people, maybe more. Because it's like one person deals with you and then you want to deal with this, and they're like, oh, cool, I'll pass you over to someone else. And yeah, man. And I suspect that they were obviously juggling different conversations. It feels like, and I could be wrong, but it feels like it was cut nails, mate. It feels like it wasn't a thing whereby where the customer service agent is dealing with a person, that they're just solely dealing with that person. In terms of the gaps and even just some of the fragmented conversations that was had with certain agents, it felt like, yeah, they were juggling conversations. So there were just a bag of conversations on the go, and they were literally hopping from one to the other, back to this one, over to this one, back to that one. This is what it felt like. So yeah, it was just long, man. So ended up putting in a complaint. The individual that called was from the customer resolution team or something like that. I think it was something resolution or customer care team. I don't know. But yeah, spoke, and I basically, yeah, just laid it out to them. And I think for the most part, it was just the mistakes that were made, because I asked to get, not for me, but I asked to be put on a plan whereby all that was needed was just minutes, UK minutes for mobile and landline. Ideally unlimited, didn't have to be, but unlimited tends to be the standard. So unlimited minutes for UK landlines and mobiles, but also minutes to call the Caribbean, a specific country in the Caribbean. And
intent is very important.
that's all that was needed, right? So we ain't dealing with rocket science here. I told people from the jump, they're like, right, cool, well, you being on pay as you go, you can't do that. Why, Lord knows, but anywho, so you need to sign up to this. I asked at least twice, are you sure I'll be able to do that? It's like, yeah, you'll be able to do that. Once you sign up to this and put you through that, then you can buy this as like a bundle or an add-on. And you have to buy it in the app. You can't just like go into the website and do it. You have to buy it in the app. Looked in the app relentlessly. I couldn't flip it and find it in the app. And I'm skipping a bunch of things, but I'm really trying to condense this. And it fell down to the fact that the dodo that had promised me and assured me that, yeah, once you sign up to this, you can get this add-on. The thing that they'd signed me up for, I couldn't actually get that add-on. So they completely misadvised me. And the next agent that I spoke to apologised and said, oh, yeah, no, they gave you the wrong one. We can give you this one, which is ultimately more expensive. And essentially gone from looking to maybe pay anywhere between 15 to maybe 17 or 18 pounds at a stretch to potentially, if we wanted to go down the route that was being offered, it's like £30. Piss off. Get lost. The network that was left, going right back to. So anyways, I laid all of this out for the person, and they profoundly and profusely apologised. They read out what seemed like a flipping script of how apologetic they are and how it doesn't align with their values. And they did say that obviously, you know, if we want, we can obviously be moved back on, and they're basically re-quoting the deals that I was already aware of. It's like, well, thanks for re-quoting, but I'm well aware. But I didn't say that, but I was just thinking, like, okay, cool. Yeah, there's a reason I didn't go for that, but the one thing they did say, which is quite interesting, is that, you know, as a to apologise, we can send over some vouchers which can be exchanged for some of their partners that they're with. And they mentioned some names like, you know, Argos and Currys and all of them things there. And they said you could send a £15 and a £20 voucher. Why you couldn't just do a £35 one? But yeah. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. To be honest, like when I spoke there, what I was expecting was to kind of express what the issue was. Sorry, what's the time? Okay, we've got at least a couple of minutes before I need to rush and wrap this up. What I was expecting was to get all of this off my chest, have them, you know, listen in silence, profoundly and profusely apologise, offer to maybe, you know, offer the contract again, or maybe, in my mind, the potential best case scenario, even though going back to Vodafone is not going to happen, as like an apology to offer, I don't know, some special contract that you can't get if you know, apply online, or even if you call up. This is maybe a contract that they can offer as like a discretionary thing. So when they cock up, they're like, right, okay, well, we can't do this via the normal routes, but, you know, because we screwed up, we can offer this to you, but for like a reduced rate. Oh, and also, I think they, maybe I'm getting this wrong. I feel like they were going to not just offer these vouchers that can be exchanged for other stuff, but I feel like they would have put money towards the first bill as well, like for the first month, like £30 or something like that. I feel maybe I'm getting that confused with the vouchers, maybe. But yeah, so I was like, oh, okay, cool. But yeah, the thing that I said is that, look, can't really make the decision now. I'm gonna have to have a word with the individual, like see what they want to do. But cool, thank you for that. And they said with the vouchers that would be sent within 24 hours. Now I was thinking flip, because basically I already decided that going back to the other network, and as a result I've already instigated the process. So I've already started the process of moving the number, because the person wants to keep their number. I've already got the pack code, I've already put it through on the other network. It's actually due to be changing, or the old number's due to be going back onto the initial network tomorrow. So when the person was saying, oh yeah, we'll send over the vouchers, it'll be with you within like 24 hours, I was like, oh, but that's tomorrow. And he did say that he'd send the vouchers onto like the Vodafone app, but I was thinking when the number moves, because the number that they want is still on Vodafone, it needs to be moved over to the other network. I was thinking once that number gets moved, I'm probably not going to be able to log into the app, so I probably won't even have flipping access to the vouchers. So I was just thinking like, oh shoot, how would I even do this? Would that make it then null and void, or would I have to go through some long ass process of messaging Vodafone and be like, right, hi, I've moved over, but you lot screwed up, there were some vouchers sent, is there any way for you to actually just email it to me or whatever? Luckily, didn't have to worry about any of that. I just thought, you know, let me just check in the app, check maybe an hour or two ago, and luckily the codes had come through, and I thought, you know what, before I forget and get caught up with stuff, let me just redeem these now. So I've got them sent to my email, so I've got the codes and all of that. It came through, so big up that person that I was dealing with. Maybe I could have even pushed for more, maybe, but you know what, I wasn't even expecting vouchers, so I'll take it, even if I was being lowballed, to be fair. Again, yeah, because I'm sure this is, I'm sure it's a technique, like lowball you, but because you're potentially not expecting stuff, you're just going to happily take it, because I really wasn't expecting that at all. I was just expecting to have lip service and then them try and offer me some deal, and that would have been it. So success. So them vouchers there, them be getting used, rude boy, trust me. I have to buy some trainers actually. So yeah, big up to Vodafone, although they were bastards for all these initial interactions. So, but hey, I guess all's well that ends well. But yeah, hopefully this thingy will be set up tomorrow, and this should end the phone saga, which has been going on for like maybe 4 or 5 days now. Flipping hell, bro. But yeah, anywho, I basically got my clothes sorted for tomorrow, which is unlike me. Need to maybe sort out food and drink for tomorrow, and then yeah, that'll pretty much be it. Let's see what the week holds. I hope it's going to be cooler. I really hope, because it's been horrendous this weekend, man, and even during the week. But anywho, look, listen, I'm gonna leave it there. Oh my gosh, right, yapping. It's day 1640. Catch you tomorrow for day 1641.
Smuggled into Ukraine.